back. Sorry about that brief interruption. Apparently, if you have any kind of output going in OBS, even ones that it doesn't know about, like third-party plugin stuff, it just doesn't correctly switch presets. Need information.
That's good.
So after first impressions, let's take some time to do a turn-by-turn of this new layout, because, I don't know, is this publicly released? Because I haven't seen it before.
I don't think I've seen it on a public server yet.
I haven't.
Ooh, I want this to work so badly, but it doesn't. It's probably better that it doesn't, truthfully.
Tyrone, I actually want you to try something real quick once you do a lap.
Okay.
Just because I noticed something and I want to see if it's actually anything of significance.
You almost died!
That's... oof. The risk-reward on that is crazy. So, this reads as a window to me the first time. Like, you can go back and watch me do a little move like this, where I see the right arrow here, and then try to, like, drift into this.
Oh.
Good foresight, by the way.
There's an opening on the fencing on the start.
Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about.
Let me boost a couple of you guys up real quick. Actually, what fucking volume is card at right now? 20? That seems reasonable.
But yeah, just keep going, Tyrone.
Alright. Just wanted to make sure I have you guys on available. So, this water skip here is pretty cute.
Yeah.
Hit me.
Oh!
I appreciate that.
Okay, so right as you head to the finish line, stop.
Ooh, that lip is a little... that's pretty flow breaking. I think it's... What?
You passed it. Okay, go back a bit. Look at the fence. There's a gap.
I feel like that's intentional.
Oh!
Oh!
You can't just
I-
face
What,
in this area.
what did they mean by this?
Was that... Very, very
next map?
slightly distray. Yeah, that was Monster Monarch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, hey, at least it puts you back on the primary route. That's pretty cute.
true.
The first time that I get knocked there by an Orbinaut, though, like,
Pretty unlikely.
insane blue streak. Just absolutely apeshit cursing. Maybe, looking at this, the extent of the fence is a little bit misleading here because it's blocked by item boxes. I think you could probably move the setup just a little bit because this part of the fence isn't actually visible, or at least isn't clearly visible until you've passed the item set. So I could totally see someone exiting that turn trying to take a line like this and getting bonked. Minor stuff here. As usual, the conveyance here is pretty excellent. Okay, so you gotta be pretty conservative about it, but it's definitely possible to control that. The long route here also includes a mandatory water skip. As usual, I'd be wary of those where, if players don't have the required speed to actually skip, they'll get screwed pretty badly. I think dash panels cover like 95% of those situations, but if you get shot like inches from those dash panels, it can be pretty bad. I'm kind of mixed on this turn. The more I take it,
Mixed how exactly?
it's just... I have a deep need for rainbows, even though I know that it's probably not healthy to let everyone get a rainbow there. But in a broader sense, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot going on there, and the fact that you're like... You're forced to commit to an angle on the spiral before you have a clear visual on how long it runs is a bit iffy on sight read. That's just a problem that's like really, really long shallow turns like that are always going to have that issue. So I'm not 100% sure what I'd do about that personally.
Is it me, or is the minimap slightly cool? Like, Step out into the section.
Oh yeah, no, it totally is.
There, yeah.
Against the white here, it totally is. That's a commitment to theming, I appreciate it. Same for the fucking, the chandeliers.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the paper spray chandeliers. Very, very good use of them.
Alright.
Also, I found one more secret that I posted in text.
So, I don't think I have a whole lot more to say about that layout-wise. Visually, of course, it's like, you're actually getting better, which is crazy. I really appreciate the little flourishes here and there. And
Like, real talk, Ivo. I'm looking at these textures, I'm like, I kinda wanna pay you to make some textures for me.
You can't do that.
this is like the one part of the layout that consistently stuck out to me as a little bit weird to drive. And that's probably one of my takes where, like I foam at the mouth at every cycle-based hazard, you can probably ignore me complaining about shallow turns, or at least weight it a little lower in your head. So, with that in mind, we'll save further stuff for net game testing, and move on to Logan's submission, who is looking for feedback on layout and item placements, notes some, did you write boneless walls?
Come
What
again?
the fuck is a boneless wall?
Paper?
Wall with no bone.
Bone on the wall.
Y'all got bones in your walls?
Yeah.
Y'all got
And your
bones.
favorite candy is strawberry starbursts, which isn't the correct flavor, but is very close to the correct candy, so I'll let it slide.
So I'm gonna say something upsetting.
Alright.
Scaffolding, support, those are just the house bones.
Maybe.
Gonna have to ask you to not. So let's see.
My bones.
XD.
A lovelier afternoon. Huh. So, inspired by the, oh, fucking shit!
Yeah, it's expired by the firework.
Yes, that exactly. Thank you, Tro.
Familiar.
I see traps. Plenty of traps on that way out.
A little mad that's
I like
solid,
this
but okay.
skybox.
I can't see.
Tight turns here. If you get interrupted from your flow at all, it's a little bit weird to recover.
It's a little hard to tell the without the outline, it's kind of hard to tell the off-road from a regular road. I think
Yeah.
might be worth it to look into a more varied color palette.
Yo, that tree though is really well made.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa, what?
Oh,
Clear
This
that-
is-
Yeah.
I mean, sure, left turn somewhere. You have like a slide indicator of a long banked turn here with the wall. But I don't know if that's enough for me, especially when the punishment for a misread is death.
There is no off-road.
Oh boy. Alright.
interesting take.
There is no off-road.
Had to check the texture there for a second.
Big straight.
I dig the music choice. Check that one off on your jartcast bingo.
I still haven't made the card yet.
Sorry, baby.
Hey! I did
Were you not showing that off the other day?
No.
Who was I
That was
thinking
the-
of that's making a jartcast bingo then? Because it's
That was-
certainly not me.
That was
But I
me.
do remember
Trail.
seeing.
That
Oh, that was
was
Trail.
me.
Literally trail.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, the
Goodbye.
track.
okay, so you're supposed to drop to a lower path there. Yeah, I guess it's a good thing there's no off-road in that section, huh?
Actually, there's a left turn there that you didn't turn into.
Yeah, I saw it, but didn't react in time. I'll take a look at that upper path again in a second and
That's a
see what signaling I missed.
Yeah,
that's
this
a
track.
really impressive slow turn.
No luck.
The upwards one.
Well, this track
Quite a high
is based
speed
off of like
character
another
to make
track road thing. 'Cause I remember this layout exactly.
Yeah, it's based off a lovely afternoon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
based off the dude map.
Yeah.
There's a cut in the fence right before this, which I'm a little scared about.
Yeah, I see a small cut through the, that doesn't look too time-saving. It is really close to end of lap, but I think it's probably fine.
I don't think you'll steal first off, but you'll probably steal.
Oh, that's actually... Hello there.
Good jump.
Boing.
Slope physics.
Seems harmless enough. Alright, so let's see... I'm keeping an eye out for the cue that I missed up here. Okay, man, it's all flat. Always has been.
Damn it.
Maybe... mid-texture or, like, slight upward slope over here to draw the eye. Because... as is, on the approach, you come out of this turn, and you can't see it, and you can't see it, and you can't see it, and then you get a little flicker of green and red pixels that you might recognize amidst, like, a really high contrast fucking set of walls that you're searching for the forward path in.
But at high speed, you're not gonna know.
And because this entire thing is flat, it's also not immediately obvious how, like, if you're looking at it from this direction, it's kind of hard to tell, like, that the path actually swings out this far.
Up we go.
Fun alternate route, though. Just fucking completely optional spring jump.
Any banana on the spiral will end your leg.
Oh, yeah. These could be pretty wild. It feels a little narrow to me overall.
Like, no handling, that sounds like a death sentence.
Yeah. Like, I'm finding it a little wacky to navigate even in Kaho, who is, I think, 3-3 or 3-4?
She is 3-3.
3-3. Yeah.
Not using restat?
Maybe I should.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Nah, see, it's because now I have a super biased pick for every corner of the grid.
Fuck, you're right.
Right.
I got Mido, Dory, fucking Eve, and Kaho. It's all we need. Eve counts. Shadow is fucking top right now. I make the rules.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, hello.
Bye. Can't do that.
Hey there.
Yeah, that's
I'm
pretty
starting to become
early.
acclimated to the fireworks. I think I might need more alcohol, though.
No, drunk cast.
No. Cross out the bingo card.
Responsibly, kid.
There are a lot of blind upward slopes in this map. I'm noticing.
Yeah.
This is a one.
Blind slopes in both directions, honestly.
Mm.
Often it's like there's a decent music. Okay, I didn't bother to loop it because nobody should spend 3 minutes here. I feel ya.
Wow.
It seems like a relatively easy loop, though. Maybe you should anyway.
It'd be better for file bloat. Like
Sadness,
you know.
sadness, sadness.
Yeah.
It's always best to loop your shit.
Okay, so Logan intends to loop it but hasn't yet. Fair enough.
Yeah.
HDMI cup.
Let's see, taking this a little bit slower to take in some of the conveyance issues. I think there are a lot of turns where you have either zero or kind of ambiguous sight on the road ahead. Like, this is mad blind. You're given some amount of leniency, but there's also slope physics on it, so I get the feeling that if you commit to something the wrong way, you can totally end up in a place you didn't want to be. I've been taking top path here for a bit, so I'll take bottom path. Bottom path has a minor down. Ooh, that's fast.
Quite tight, yeah, down here.
Let me take a look at that again.
Really low?
Yeah.
Yeah, you literally have to start your drift as soon as possible, and that's on a 3-3 character.
So S turns.
Visibility might be, you might be able to open up visibility a bit there. I think the turn itself is probably fine as long as people have ample time to react to it. It's like the last turn in Diamond Square, the last two turns, except you're approaching it from like a 90-degree angle. So you can't fucking see anything. Holy dude. Oh, I want it so bad. Yes! Yes!
You got the rainbow.
Team test and Mike?
I will now play your course. What's up?
Still a little quiet, but it's a little better.
Testing now?
You
Okay,
sound good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds fine to me.
Clear, Buccaneer.
Different computer today, so don't worry about it too much.
gotcha.
Charge the rainbow. Takes the rainbow.
Ironically enough, someone mentioned Skittles.
I almost feel like that's a faster way to use the shoe. Whoa. Fuck was that? Hold on, let's take a look at that again. Yeah, this is kind of bad.
I think your angular approach there was a little awkward.
Yeah, for sure.
So you weren't really turning. You weren't really like starting your turn, and you didn't really think about turning as you were going up the slope.
Yeah.
So then you just went straight up.
Definitely feel like there should be arrows there.
Also, prime trap.
Because there's literally like with the current conveyance, for this to feel fair, you'd basically have to extend the turn to be like this. And I mean, like, you totally can take that path if you don't mind dealing with the death pit that's level with the floor. And that from this distance is also colored the same as a completely traversable road.
Yeah.
So you have to get this close to even realize that there's a hazard.
Is is no off-road here actually intended? I think it's kind of cute.
Yeah, I think Logan said no off-road anywhere, which is like,
There's
hey.
off-road in the shortcut bit.
Yeah, but like in the main paths out here, I mean, like, no off-road as a mission statement, pretty fucking strong.
It's a bold one.
Logan says, I know there's only one map per creator, but do you mind doing KN for me? Yes. Sorry, man, can't break the rules. We are already, I think we got 9 tonight, which is about as much as anybody wants to bite off on the 4th of July, especially while I'm getting fucking airstriked.
Stop bombing us.
There is always next week. Alright, so net games in a moment, but next, it's a mission from B-Mongrel. Looking for feedback on visibility and item set placement. No known issues, which is my favorite fucking thing to see in a submission because it means I get to prove someone wrong. What's your favorite type of candy? Mints.
That's a completely respectable flex.
Yeah.
I chew on mint.
But
Say
what kind of mint is the real question?
mint leaf.
We talk
See-
peppermint, we talk winter green.
It blows my mind that people's instinctual reaction to that was, mints aren't candy.
I
Just me?
seriously looking if I have some mints.
I mean, when I think of mint, I think of the plant. Stacy.
I only just think of the flavor for ice cream.
Gonna have to think about that for a bit.
Depends if you want them to be candy or not.
I mean, it's a
Moroccan
sweet.
mint tea.
It's a sweet of some form.
Alright.
Whoa.
Then we go
Diamond
for
touch.
Well, shit.
Okay.
I have the biggest doofy smile on my face right now. I fucking love Sonic 3D Blast.
But there's pads under that. Under
Yeah,
the ground.
I want to go back to that in a second, actually. If somebody wants to spectator free cam it, you're more than welcome to.
I think it might be a next lap kind of thing, like they rise out of the ground or something.
Yeah.
Maybe a switch or something triggers it.
Lower the base height. Yeah, lower the base height.
I saw it.
Oh yeah, I saw some speed pads, and I think they might like rise up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Go down. They trigger on lap.
God.
Holy shit, this is.
Layout seems pretty friendly, easy to drive here.
It's pretty fast, I think.
I love how it's blocky, just like 3D Blast too.
Yeah,
Very faithful.
I honestly didn't even realize it was 3D Blast until just now.
because
I
nobody
immediately
loves
did.
3D Blast, and I had to try because I had the shoe. I'm like, let's just give it a
cuddle
poke.
out.
A little bit of Z fighting here. It's extra caught in the crossfire.
We got some Dragon Ball Z going on.
Something
Oh,
I
yeah,
do
so
wanna
there we
say
go.
is that, like, something I do want to say is that I think the red barriers catch a lot. Like, they catch my eye pretty easily, and like, it did a lot more than the actual road the first couple of times through this map.
That one marks a shortcut at least, so I need to take a look at the rest of them.
So I would be maybe choose a color that like blends in better. Maybe, I don't know. It's something that isn't like that doesn't distract your eye as much.
Yeah, this is like, this does feel a little bit out of place being here specifically, but let me look at this approach coming up here because it is upward sloped. It's like it's not a critical visual, I'd say. I don't know if there's a conveyance benefit from that being there.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like it though, because I feel like it works appropriately with.
Yeah, no,
the
I
theme
don't
of
think
the
it's a
map.
big issue. Maybe just in that specific section, it's a little too apparent, and there maybe could be more visual noise around it to make it seem less.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it's white
And I
on
mean,
red.
it's also that red is already used for the arrows as well. So I like.
I think in the case of that turn, I think it draws the eye more than anything else, which is okay, because it's kind of leading you towards the turn.
Yeah, it's
I
sort of a
don't-
visual for like how sharply you want to be taking it.
Yeah.
I do see where you're coming from, though.
It's definitely not required for reading the turn overall, but having some kind of reference for the inside wall is nice.
I have a dumb suggestion that would require a fuck ton of Lua, but you should totally see if you can't get the 3D blast style fucking booster in, like one that revs you up, like it stops you in place and then it immediately fucking
Oh
shoots you.
no, for like the start boost.
It'd
Yeah.
be so cute.
Wouldn't that be so fucking cool though?
It'd be adorable.
That'd be kind of cool.
Depending on how hard you wanted to go on that, I don't think it would require that much Lua.
Fair.
But yeah, it does... Man, it does feel right out of 3D Blast. Like, this particular fucking jump. Definitely those sorts of Traveler's Tales vibes. I saw an incline and off-road, and I'm like, why are you not a ramp? I just want to launch off it. This is... See, I appreciate this. Introducing, like, the most lethal version of this banked turn after the player has seen two, like, totally defused and harmless versions of it. The idea of, like, setting the player up for, difficult challenges later in the lap seems to whiff on a lot of people, but that feels completely fair because you've had so much time. First with no punishment, and then I think with an off-road punishment later on the next bank turn. It feels like a completely reasonable progression in difficulty here.
Absolutely.
And it's a way you can put those fucking high-impact, scary areas in a map while it feels completely justified. Although I do wonder about the respawn there. Vaguely curious. It's still scaring me a little, but I still got more Angry Orchard. So honestly, layout super friendly. Seems like it's got a lot crammed in here for a 4-lapper. I think this upward slope turn is like the only thing that feels even remotely questionable, and after having some time to think on it and a couple extra laps, I think the red wall there is probably totally fine. Maybe it could get dropped in height just a little bit.
I feel like that's the best thing that might actually need to be done there, because I actually think the red totally works for contrasting against the snow, telling you, hey, if you react to this in time, you'll be able to, you know, take a cut. And I also think it actually works because the red on white hitting it.
Yeah, because if you think about the way you're naturally coming out of that turn, your eyes are going to be on the inside. So using an inside wall instead of an outside wall to direct the player's attention is a good idea. Just, I don't know if it needs to be quite so high. I think this kind of height would make it feel more consistent with the rest of the detailing in the course. People are calling Angry Orchard beer. It's like This is like bitch drink supreme. This is hard cider at best. I hate alcohol.
Here's ice.
Well, why are you drinking it?
Well, he hates
I hate fireworks more.
Seems like a slippery slope.
Oh no. It could also be that height to avoid people with Grow being able to drive over it. Can you not block step up in some other way?
You can. Impassable line def.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if that's a concern, then definitely another way to... Yeah, looking at this again, just lowering it just a little bit, or maybe having it follow the slope up here a bit.
Oh yeah, you could.
The fact that it's the fact that it's at a static like max height all the way up here, it could totally be like brought down to follow the slope and still serve as a usable indicator, I think. Especially given this patch, which I think is reasonable enough, but... Alright. So, I dig so far. We'll see how it plays in net games. Next up is L-Dog, resubmitting Funny Horn Zone. Sorry. Notes, carts should be mostly fixed. Thank you, Chow Brother, for literally porting bump code from source.
What?
Oh.
God damn,
That's
dude.
fucking heroic. Every single time I've had to re-implement source behavior in Lua, I usually just give up on the project entirely. Like, just doing something like the floating item warnings, having to port those from battle to race by re-implementing them in Lua. You can go read the code for that section. I did a whole bunch of find and replaces on a whole bunch of C code, and then put a comment at the top that read, I am here to duplicate hardcode behavior, not ask questions. Please kill me. Any known issues? Carts should be mostly fixed. Well, I admire the honesty. And then, favorite type of candy? Sweet tarts. Unexpectedly decent taste. I'm a fan.
I haven't had those in years.
I can respect that.
They're like they are the classic fucking Halloween like bag filler candy. I feel like it literally costs more to fucking like ship them to a store than to purchase them. I have no fucking clue. So
All I remember is that I had to make them during baking class. Thus, I had like a couple of them. That was about all my experience with tarts were.
Okay, so we have a Lua arrow and bump code is fixed. Wad.
Good. I guess bump code is no longer fixed.
So there's
Wait,
that.
can you move?
Yeah, I can. I just had console open. Ah, I see. There you go. So now there's 0-weight entities, and this should be incrementally less frustrating to play. Or like 0-weight-ish. Bonk. The fuck out of here.
You can make cart mode just like that.
Yeah, immediately I feel way more confident about this actually being fun. Because they're like temporary interruptions now instead of like line destroying nightmare demons. And I'm also playing a 3-weight here, so if that matters for shit with regards to collisions.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh, wacky.
The addition
That-
of trees.
that feels like you should be able to step up again. Is this new? Yeah, this is new layout. Oh shit! You didn't see that. Bonk. Says 7 in the random stat thing. Did you not disable it? That was someone else changing stats. I'm still stuck. Bonk.
That was me. I don't want to play 2-2. I'm sorry.
Let me turn you up a little bit, Gumla.
Okay.
I'm back on the official client, so I have to fucking fix everyone's volume again.
I'm sorry. I'm just a gamer.
Gamers.
The exact fucking inflection, too!
Including the most one.
With the glass ceiling broken.
The most oppressed group of all.
God, that series
wait.
is so fucking good. So, I had some issues figuring out where the fuck to go here. And I think if you look at the still frame, it should be at least somewhat obvious why. You gotta do a lot of work to figure out what the path forward is here, especially because of the bridge changing textures. So you don't get to follow one continuous zone of color to the end of the path, because you can see the tunnel back there, and you can see where you are, but the zigzag in between is a little messy, especially because, like, this ain't visible until you get close enough. Huh?
I think the verticality would probably help.
Yeah. Just like, it's fucking... The jartcast special, slap a slope on it, call it done. Because... This is something that, like, it's a difficult problem to solve, but if you think about, like, where the horizon is, and where, like... If you're on completely flat ground, then you're basically not using, like, 50% of the screen. You're fucking squishing all of your conveyance queues into, like, a very small area, where people, like, have to make guesses based on texture detail, which is always a little wacky. I also don't know about this not having a gigantic fuck-off warning on it. Because it's it totally seems possible for me, for someone without sight on this, to just go, I'll use my sneaker here. Oh, I'm sad. Anything back here? That's a fat okay, I don't think it needs to kill you. Come on. It's probably okay for you to just bump.
You are bad and you feel bad.
It's supposed to be punishing. The Wizardry 4 design philosophy. But yeah, 08 carts make the conveyor sections infinitely more manageable. So kudos to Shaw Brother for providing the lure required to fix that shit, and whatever error was produced appears to be Friendship ended with Mewpack!
Oh, those cones are...
What the fuck was
hold
that,
on.
actually? I think I got, like... I somehow bumped the inside of the cone and it immediately triggered a wrong drift. That's a fucking rough spot.
Tyrone, if you turn around real quick. If you turn around, go back just a little bit. There's a, okay, turn back around again. And stop. There's a dash panel there to the, like, side. I don't really understand why it's there. It seems like it heads into a... Like, the way I read it is, I thought you had to, like, turn all the way, like, around. It's, like, make a little U-turn. And then I saw the wall there. I was like, oh, wait, what?
Yeah, it's especially funny because for a good amount of, like, your normal approach to this section, it's actually blocked by the fucking tree. I guess if you, like... I don't know. That seems plausibly mowable, but might not actually be a time save. I'd have to compare.
And even if you were to take it with a boost, that defeats the whole purpose of that being there.
Alright, Porter's volume needs to go up.
I do not figure you had me, love.
Everybody's volume getting raised.
I see a lot of exciting thumbnails loaded tonight. Alright. So... I think that should... Because that was like the net game test of that we did last time. Was not only was it at the end of like a 4-hour marathon where everyone just wanted to die and go home, hopefully in that order. We were all struggling with the carts pretty badly with people getting stuck in them, so we'll see how that plays tonight. Alright, so next is a submission from Diggle, who neglected to fill out any part of the form besides their favorite type of candy, which is jelly beans, and they added, "Let's fucking go!"
Where? Go where?
Same.
Where are we
Go
going?
directly to jail.
Here.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
What map are we going to?
Jelly beans are pretty fucking good, to be fair. But it's like, you can't do... Assorted jelly beans are like the biggest disappointment compared to like just getting 2 or 3 flavors you like and just pouring them into a fucking bag. Because assorted jelly beans, everyone has something in the assortment, and for me it's like 50% of the shit that's there in like your standard Jelly Belly assortment. Wow, the track plays itself, it's so easy. 50% of the fucking standard Jelly Belly assortment is just like, wow, I actually don't want to eat this. Oh no, she has headphones and she can't hear us!
Oh no!
But Tyrone, but then there's Bean Boozled that makes you want to die.
Bean Boozled is funny though.
I
It's
mean,
like,
sure.
what if we made jelly beans that tasted like soap, and then it becomes a successful product? Everything about capitalism is bad.
Yeah.
Alright, next up, map to you.
We're going to the lowest tier of Smogon.
Ridemore Keep. I've seen a couple work-in-progress gifs of this from custom courses.
Yes! Shovel Knight!
Easy clap. That boost pad looks like insane bait out there.
There was one singular red spring pad.
Yeah, I saw that and I wasn't sure.
This is the entirety of King Knight stage, holy shit.
You got the banners, I
Sorry,
appreciate that. I don't know about that. That was scary.
Little secret! There's a little secret!
It's a very dangerous level.
Okay, so in case you were wondering how Shovel Knight fans would react to this, you have your answer. Porter is literally shaking and crying right now. So
I'm sorry, I'm so excited to see the Shovel Knight aesthetic in cart. What the fuck?
that's certainly one way to connect a lap. It's like, okay, so we need to get back up, but how do we do it?
Jump!
Okay, that's fun. That's good.
I'm kind of sad.
Oh, okay, software users are dead. Ooh, the fling actually didn't go off there, I think. I think I just, like, barely managed to bump the wall on exit or something. So, theming, big fucking win. Feels straight out of the game.
Ooh,
That's
I like that.
so fucking dangerous.
It's
But
perfect.
it's so fucking rewarding. Holy shit. Okay, so there's like a secret in the wall somewhere. I don't know if you missed it or not.
Okay, so I wonder if I can stay top path the entire time there. What's
There
there?
it is, there it is. Yes!
Okay, so it's other direction.
Oh, the other. Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
that's not shortcut at all.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
probably not good.
I think the problem is you could probably tell because like there's supposed to be like the sand blocks that you can break with Shovel Knight's fucking gloves. I forgot their names.
Yeah.
But the problem is that they blend in with the texture of like the bricks.
Well, not only that, but like because it's something that like obscures your main side of the road, like it's difficult to react afterwards, and it's also like not necessarily clear what direction you're supposed to approach because it's too static. So, like,
Wait, is that the Black Knight up there? Sorry. Yes. Sorry, I'm.
So yeah, in terms of scale, this is pretty neat. I think some of the indoor sections definitely feel like the straights maybe stretch on for a bit too long without a whole lot to do. I think these pads are like...
Wait.
These pads are comically inaccessible in addition to being kind of a little difficult to see. I don't know how I feel about those right away.
Okay, so Tyrone, could you do the Encore palette real quick?
Alright. Alright. Oh, it uses the Spectre of Torment version.
Yes!
Okay, that's pretty cute. As someone who didn't really get into the fucking, I didn't play a lot of Shovel Knight beyond the original game. I still have a great appreciation for Vert basically deciding, hey, what if we reharmonize the entire fucking game as a prank in Spectre of Torment? So to see that getting some love makes me very happy.
So.
This upper path is... That seems like a substantial time save. Holy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
One
think
thing
as
I've
well.
noticed
Pretty
when I
strong.
played this map by myself after seeing it in an initial release,
Woo!
cuts
Sorry,
are
I-
really strong.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it because it's become a meme for me at this point, but
They're
the entire extended upper route there seems like psychotic, like 10-second time save territory. Before you even take into account like the actual speed of the boost items you're using to get on there.
it's a combination of that and the fact that
Oh.
there's a lot of
Mr. Ed.
opportunity for somebody to just get boosts regardless of whether they have a sneaker panel or not. So
Yeah. There's a lot of time in this course that's spent at dash panel speed because there's like, yeah, like that maybe shouldn't be possible. That's like a completely unassisted player skipping off-road. The portrait, very strong.
Very strong. Also, as you're passing up here, or no, I think it was later on actually. No, I think it's up here. You can actually see the Yacht Club Games icon at the left there.
Holy shit! Is those fireworks, or is somebody just fucking pointing a fire hose at my window?
probably both.
I almost want to see that section with instead of the panels chucking you in a given direction, I almost want to see it with wind, and I know that's super cursed. Just have it kind of gently chuck you out of there.
It's a dangerous game.
So yeah, a lot of relatively long straight. Oh dear. It's so tempting. Can you actually do this? Yep, you don't even need the shoe.
And you're 3-speed.
Yeah. So that seems pretty forgiving for anybody else in the cast. You don't need a sneaker to stay on this route at all, do you?
No.
Yeah, it's like there's almost no reason for there to be a path split here. Aw. Hey, it was okay!
We invest in card.
But yeah, that entire indoor section is like... The alternate path is so much better that the main road actually feels like kind of a mean-spirited trap in that way. It's one of those things where people are always going to optimize a course, but it's probably in your best interest to ensure that, like, if you're going to have a path split, the optimal route should not, A, be obvious to everyone after their first play, and B, save, like, 20 years. Because all of this can be done shoeless, which means that you're getting shoe speed on the straightaways, and so people are basically going to be able to rocket back into position, like, instantly. It's to the point where, like, I'd be somewhat concerned about actually just sandbagging for boost items. What, people don't like the fucking Spectre version? It's good. The whole Spectre of Torment OST is good.
I'm actually staying silent because, like, I have no attachment to Shovel Knight, but I like what I see.
My blistering hot take is that I enjoyed Spectre Torment more.
That's something I hear pretty commonly, actually. I think the general consensus I've heard from people who are super into those games is that Plague Knight was overall the weakest campaign, but only by a little, and Spectre was fucking amazing.
Bro, that level of mobility is nutty.
Yeah, I mean, but I still enjoyed like the base game though. It was still a lot of fun.
Capital
Done right.
Yeah, it's a testament to the quality of the games that everyone can still argue over which one is the best, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think I need to go over this too much. I just wanted to... Let's restore order and use the minor key version of the song. This is actually invisible. Both of these are. They're crazy.
Yeah, they're way too close to the wall.
Considering that it's your gateway to, like, entering this cut with, like, enough speed to make substantial gains, they should probably be a little bit more forgiving, both in terms of conveyance and in terms of body slamming the wall.
Every time you go through this course, I find something different that I want to
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. Collision's weird. This is pretty funny, though. This should probably, maybe go one way while on the exit here, because this definitely it's a cut where the, exit is more obvious than the entrance, so I can see a lot of people taking it backwards without thinking, like, theorizing that it had a slope up or something. Yeah, Barkley echoing something I was thinking about, but I seem to be the minority in the community in that I don't really mind, like, mass use of Red Springs. But people, the types of people who are typically going to complain about that definitely have a lot to complain about here.
I think it's fine. Yeah, the
There's a
course
lot.
worked well with it.
There's a lot, admittedly. But I think
Because when you look at it from that perspective, it's definitely like the indoor section in particular is a whole bunch of straightaways at dash panel speed with Red Springs. That's like, whether or not that bothers you, might slide. Personally, I don't think it's bad, but I'd be interested to hear from someone who, like, gets tilted over it. It says turn on software perspective before you fall off again. Anyway, next map. I have a is this a resubmission? Something from Wardog. I don't know his map codes yet. Looking for feedback on map aesthetics, new layout on certain sections, and hopefully less ass-looking. Fuck, I feel bad because we were kind of harsh about the aesthetics of Assault Cup the last couple of times. What's already been done has been pretty significant improvements, so I am excited to see it. Any known issues? There, quote-unquote, shouldn't be any issues. Favorite type of candy? Lollipops.
Valid.
I have a strong compulsion for like a cherry Tootsie Pop right now. Are Tootsie Pops
gimme.
similar enough to like base lollipops that they can be considered a subset of lollipops, or is it like a
They're
transformative thing?
They're close enough.
that's like when a lollipop and a Hershey's Kiss do the fusion dance. That's exactly what happens.
You should be fucking writing their ad copy, Shinji.
Well, time to get to work.
Goodbye, cart crew. I found my calling.
Mission 1, start.
Alright, so revisiting Beach Invasion. This
Oh, yeah, the-
fucking image makes its return. I will stop every time.
Mission
Where's the mobile version?
Oh
Also, I just
no.
realized in the crowd of chows, there's someone from Metal Slug.
Hey there. Alright, that's pretty cute. This section seems to have been opened up a little bit. Not like in terms of layout necessarily, but visually it seems like you're allowed to see beyond the boundaries of your quote-unquote room a little more. Because that was the main thing that I thought was important as a takeaway from... There it is. Ooh!
Yo!
So this is a complete redo of this area, and the change in theming, even for just a second, does it a lot of good. It's a fun little set piece now, and the fucking go markers are a very nice touch.
I just realized the floating missile's gone.
Or one out.
Rest in peace. By the way, the fireworks are still going. This isn't like some official show. This is our neighborhood throwing a barbecue.
Taron, what are you talking about? That's just the ambience for the Metal Slug map.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh, double check.
Patriotism never stops. Whoa, this is... Did the lighting get changed in this section? Because suddenly this seems really strange to me.
I feel like it did.
You're approaching at kind of a sharp-ish angle. So, That plus, like, the lack of altitude differentiation. I almost feel like it should be sloped up instead of down.
You gotta be mentally ready for that turn.
Yeah, that plus, like... suddenly we switch from using these as walls to just ditching them completely, but this section is still solid and just dips down for no particular reason. This is because you wanted to, like, kind of open up this section here. And, like, I don't know, any more of SNK's gorgeous sprite work I will never complain about. But maybe presenting a consistent cue for people to track as they enter here, and I'd almost consider, like, leveling this off at, like, a 45-degree angle for a little bit smoother entry, because right now it is pretty precise. People are suggesting that the Buzz Bombers are potentially a conflict.
Oh yeah, because those might be helicopters.
Yeah. Ooh. Fence same color as off-road. So you can still go through here, but you gotta fucking... all the way out.
It's not as free.
Yeah. I like the layout changes there. I think the fence could probably be made a little clearer. That's definitely difficult to read in a low-light sector when the colors are so similar. Overall, I dig the changes, though. The opening turns especially look dramatically improved. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Hey.
Mission 1. Start.
I'm looking at this again, because I have muscle memory for this course. So I was able to take that, but looking at this, trying to look at this through the eyes of a new player, you've got like maybe one slightly foreshortened fern of clue that this is gonna be a quick right turn. Might just need signage on the top of the rock wall here. Yeah, because these aren't visible until you've actually come up over the slope. I actually didn't even notice them. You have basically no time to interpret those. A big-ass sign on the back wall here might work better. I'm finishing up my pizza. Anything else? Yeah, considering how like boxy and grid-like the original aesthetics were, this is a pretty dramatic improvement. Oh, actually, was that the same signs here as well? Yeah. A bit difficult to see here. Maybe Fulbright? I almost don't feel like they're strictly necessary here. Or maybe for like a long bank turn like this, maybe just use the arrow instead of also including the text. It's actually really sharp now that I think about it. You've got plenty of time to get sight on that and like emotionally prepare yourself. I think again the improvement to the conveyance on the outside path here would also be improved by a little bit of fence action. Let me check something really quickly here. Can someone really quickly confirm that I'm still connected to Discord?
You are.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Shit's just super silent.
Yeah. Not a lot to say because it's all improvements here.
Yeah.
Looking forward to deck games. Alright, let's see. Next up is a submission from Marsh, who would just like to know if their course is fun. Which I think is the core issue. Like, the thing we're trying to get at with every single piece of more nuanced critique, so kudos to you for getting to the fucking root of it. Let's see, very slight waypoint to shoot after the hairpin. Favorite type of candy is dark chocolate.
It's good taste. I don't
I don't think I'm the type of person who's gonna like chomp on a dark chocolate bar outside of context. But like,
I like dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate just isn't as good as milk chocolate. I'm sorry.
I love baking with dark chocolate, but if I'm just gonna get like a fucking bar, I am a milk chocolate kind of guy.
Yo,
I will not
Laz,
turn down dark chocolate though, by no means.
Varying flavors of chocolate need to be in specific context for me because I love stuff like white chocolate Kit Kats. Those are
Yes! You and me, we are the same. I go away, but we are two of soul. Fucking white chocolate. Always, always, always secretly the best. Alright, let's see. Oh, hello there.
This is what I saw.
It is.
To the apple.
shit.
Alright, well, it's a fucking feast from the starting line.
Oh, madness.
Oh shit.
A lot of custom texture work, the fucking pistons. Kaho's fucking dead.
Fuck it.
I definitely needed you to use the cat squeak, by the way.
Listen, I'll patch it in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is...
Bye.
So, disclaimer, I don't like Sonic CD. I didn't like Metallic Madness and Mania. But I think this is pretty fucking neat.
I like Sonic's.
Marsh is fucking winning me over.
Laughing at
I really like the
Whoa.
Dude,
I really like the color
love-
palette in this.
I love the use of all the obstacles. Like, these are actual obstacles from the level, like, on the track.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it feels
spikes
like legitimately, like, foreboding and, like, scary to approach some of these turns. Which is exactly the feel I can fucking feel like going for.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
the
no.
arrows pretty well.
I don't know how I feel about that.
No cuts allowed.
Yeah, the cycle speed of the spikes was really concerning me because it seemed like it was possible to miss everything, basically. The cycles being slowed down a little bit would allow someone to at least, like, if they were paying attention, to hit one regardless of where they're at in the cycle. But I definitely ran into at least one situation there where, like, I don't have the time to hit either of them because they cycle, like, basically exactly at the speed I'm approaching them at. Ooh, boy. This fucking shit. Okay. No! Never ever. Yeah.
Metallic
Yeah.
sadness zone.
Planning to add indicators along the
Metallic
path.
sadness!
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. No, no, no.
Don't leave me, don't leave me.
Planning to add indicators along the path a few seconds for the spikes or pistons to activate. I think that would be a major improvement.
When the encore hits just wrong. That's metallic sadness.
God.
There are no
Like
cycles.
a big
Die.
pizza. It's more, right?
So, I mean, I think you're kind of lucky to have an aesthetic here where you literally can mark the edges of turns with just yellow and black stripes and have it make perfect sense, because nobody is missing that shit. And the consistent use of it to mark hazard areas means that even with a whole bunch of moving parts and visual detail in this section, it feels like pretty consistently fair. It took me a minute to realize how these worked, though. Feel like maybe some kind of indicator or like an opportunity to experience those and just to notice their effect while moving a little bit slower might be in order. I believe in the cycle. I'm the best player. Never mind, don't change the cycle speeds.
Hell or high water.
I'm planning to slow them up so you can see the flats. Alright, sick. This is such a cool banner.
It really is.
It is, yeah.
I'm super about the architectural design here. Definitely feels like a factory that wants you fucking dead. Ooh. getting interrupted in this section is actually disastrous for flow.
Eggman held a race in Metallic Madness, wanting Sonic to die by one of the hazards.
Would make more sense than the plot of Sonic Drift. Yes, because those are nice to take now that I understand how they work. But it's not immediately obvious they're gonna have effect on your momentum. Maybe it's just a texturing thing. Maybe there's another way to convey that.
Taron, go back. So, this might just be me, but something about this wall that divides this, like, fucking immediate U-turn, something about this rubs me the wrong way, and I feel like you could still wall that off while still making it visible to the player. Like, you have that grading texture to the right there. Like, you could use that to, like, fence that off so that the player knows, hey, this is what this turn is going to be like, and they can, you know, more easily anticipate it instead of it being completely blind.
The other thing is that this is pretty sharp and flat as well, so I feel like it being clearly and unambiguously walled off might assist with conveyance. Like, if I just imagine this wall deleted and being replaced with, like, a fence, I could totally see a misparse because it's literally a straight shot. If you imagine yourself, like, on the other side of this wall looking in this direction, this path looks like a straight shot until you realize there's a fucking gap.
That's fair.
So, if that were to be done, and I think opening up the layout visually is like... I mean, show off the gorgeous fucking architecture here whenever you can, but it would have to be done carefully, I think.
Yeah. Either, like, widen that out so, like, you know, the space between what is road and what isn't is more obvious, or, you know.
Yeah, apart from that, like, the amount of visual variation on display here while still keeping things, like, clear and consistent throughout is fucking incredible to be Prank. I'm really pleased with it. Now, I'm less pleased when the guy that I'm lapping decides to drop a fucking Deca Banana and activate Crow on this last section, but I'm already a little worried. We shall see.
Net game.
Because, like, the thing about it is that when the course challenges you so much on its base form, suddenly, like, a banana hidden behind a piston on, like, a line you're already forced to commit to becomes super dangerous. So, we'll see how that flows. And I think the last showcase of the night, before we move on to net games, is from Julie. Looking for feedback on layout and directioning issues, some small alignment issues due to it being a gigantic pain in the ass. Favorite type of candy is not applicable, haven't eaten any for a year or two.
Whoa.
Damn.
Wait, what?
Well, I mean, keep at it. Like,
Yeah, it's like...
obviously it's a healthy choice.
Yeah, for sure. I'd be a healthier person if I didn't occasionally decide, you know, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Cherry Sours are really, really good. I think I will eat 10 bags of these today.
Oh god, that doesn't sound very good.
Yeah. Land of the free and home of poor impulse control. Map QU. I didn't actually get that in. Sunset Hill, huh? Alright. The advanced style banner is very cute. Correctly using Act 1. Good choice. Oh man, it's Dimps boosters. I actually expected them to chuck me in a fixed direction. Oh, there we go. So that's the orange booster. So that's you being introduced to those booster colors in a pretty controlled environment. Long, dead straight. Don't know about that. Like, even on hard speed, it seems like there might be a little bit too much time in between these without any, like, anything to add tension. Whoa. Okay. Connect here with some springs, and we're right back to where we started. Alright. Oh dear. Alright, so I'm satisfied with that. I don't know if it's just like a record attack vibe, but a lot of these sets seem really closely spaced in places.
They are, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to accomplish here.
Oh.
I'm just sitting here like, I want to believe. Bump Spark Cheater. Oh, I could have released two. Is this reachable?
Yeah,
I see that ramp and I'm like,
it's reachable, but not in that section. You have to kind of stop at the loop,
don't hit the dash panels from the loop. Yeah, okay.
which you just did.
How are you supposed to take that?
Yeah, I don't.
Like, it's not a shortcut. It's literally just an Easter egg.
Yeah, I figured as much, but I was still kind of curious. Alright.
Like, I got there twice unintentionally because I got egg box and blew up on that loop. And I was like, oh, I guess this is my life now.
I almost want to see a color map on this. Like kind of a fucking sunset orange glow going on.
Water does have a color map, if I remember correctly, but the main track doesn't.
Bump Spark Cheater. This is way slower, and also I'm dead. Oh, the signs of collision. That's rough. Yeah, am I right to be concerned about this, this set of hairpins?
That's where you shoot someone with an item.
Okay,
That's
don't hit
true.
the boosters. Don't hit the boosters.
I'll have to do net game testing with that one.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't hit the boosters!
I literally don't understand, like, where I'm supposed to be landing.
In the middle of the hoop. Like in the middle of the loop.
Oh. See, something about me has been doing this cart shit for too long, because I immediately and instinctually decided that was Death Plane. Like, there was no room for interpretation. It's just a place that kills you.
Trust me, in normal circumstances it would, but not in this course.
But I mean, in this context, because it's an Easter egg, like, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's literally like you're not supposed to be there. I'm just kind of curious.
Yeah.
Let me fucking slam directly into that sign, bro. But yeah.
As soon as you hit that, it better play the Super Mario 64 painting sound effect.
Oh!
Okay, so it needs a bit more on the brakes.
I think you can just hit respawn and go back. I
Yeah,
don't know
hit
if you passed the
respawn,
checkpoint. I don't think you did. You're good, you're good, you're good. Wow, that's a significant gap between the checkpoints, actually.
Oh, that's a little bit too much brakes. Okay, that works.
There we go. So just follow the road.
Bonk.
No Mario 64 painting sound effect?
I'm a tire.
This is that Sonic fall off frame. That's me right now. Hey, friend.
New emote.
I think you can actually. No, wait, no, I don't think you can actually get back on the. Oh, never mind.
It does have a fucking GeoCity Sprite comic vibe to it. I'm about it.
It totally does. I'm for it. Let's fucking go.
Normalize Sprite comics
God, I remember reading.
with like a clap emoji in between each of those.
I kind of feel like there could be more signs in the end section.
Yeah, the underwater section seems a little under-detailed as is compared to the rest.
Like, I think the signs you have are like good, like the signs you already have are good. I just feel like there should be more because they're kind of it kind of feels like they're out of the way a bit. And not all that easy to see at a glance.
Huh. I took this turn correctly like 4 times, and then this time around I tunnel visioned on the sign, didn't read this is traversable, and just died. I wonder how many other people will do that, because it was an easy sight read for me the first time, but then while I'm poking around looking for stuff, I screwed it up. Maybe worth an extra set of arrows or something. I dig the way this section looks. What kind of fucking hazard or like element of interest could you add to the second and third straightaways here that actually feels appropriate for Sunset Hill? I have no idea.
So, what I would actually do is for those straightaways, I feel like you have enough road that you could possibly split the path into 2 and then add some variation and gimmicks in terrain.
Yeah, I could see that. So instead of 3 big-ass turns, just do a split path section that ends in roughly the same place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could totally see that. And you could preserve a lot of the scenery elements there as well.
Basically, just keep, yeah, the geometry can still exist, it just needs to be reworked a bit so that it's a, you know, it's a split. So.
Why not extend this fence out the entire way? At the very least, it would be something. Because I'm also thinking about, like, how vulnerable a spot this is when you're committing to the turn. Orbinaut right here sends you right off here. Deep sadness. Yeah, it also looks like it could plausibly be a traversable cut, if not for the death plan. And you know my standard rule for those is, if it's unreachable, make it look like it's unreachable. See, I don't really see a plausible reason to not fence that. At least I think. Yeah, that's like... It's like, yeah, no, it's exploit proof, but... if you're an inventive player looking for an edge... It does feel a little tilting to get bapped by invisible stuff while you're just trying to play around. Could fence it off if it's an issue. I think it could potentially be. We'll see how it plays in net games, honestly. Alright, so... I think we're through our 9 submissions. Game off. Game cap 0. Everybody get in here and let's go down the list.
Yeah. I actually am not going to participate in that game testing. I've been up since 8 a.m.
Alright, man. Good night.
Alright, good night, Shinji.
Alright, night, Shinji. Take care.
Good night, Shinji.
Hi!
Also, we still have the skin thing on.
Oh yeah, let me, hold on. What was it? Paradise Illusion 1?
There it is.
Defleshified. Quite effectively.
The pleasant illusion of what's actually underneath.
Ooh, there. I ran into some issue on the stairs.
This is a little thing, but I do actually appreciate the naming scheme of the no-body horror fix here. Specifically because it does feel very Lovecraftian. You cannot grasp the true form of Shaw Brothers track. Apples! I definitely can't shake that eerie feeling of, just like, music used in another base game course being here. I'm having, like, occasional little moments of displacement.
I mean, to a point, it kind of almost works.
There are plenty
Yeah,
of good
I like
video
it.
parts.
Like,
I mean, yeah, it's weirdly fitting for this aesthetic, for sure. Can I... Window skip is real! Yes!
Yes.
Shit.
Eames says, this
Oh.
is definitely unsettling in its own way. It's definitely like an illusion. Yeah, it's...
That's the point.
It's the feel of it is that any individual section feels like it could totally plausibly be a course, but the way they're stitched together doesn't feel quite right. Which I'm kind of for.
Sadness.
Had a radio filter on the song. Oh no. We're entering full creepypasta territory here.
I mean, again, for this kind of course, it works.
If you wanted to go full creepypasta, it would be like hidden switch somewhere in the course that flips the textures back.
Yo,
That would be like that would be the nightmare territory. That's spinning SPB. Oh no. Laz, you still have you still have 2 colon D question marks in your fucking name. Nice restat 9-7 Kaho, by the way.
Sorry about that.
See, having had some time to think it over, I do get maybe it's only eerie like this because I know what the track looks like in its base form.
Exactly.
But it's neatly unnerving. I kinda like it.
Yeah. Like I said, it's the illusion of what's actually underneath it.
Oops.
Ah.
Try to do a color change.
F.
So I just lost E.
Oh yeah. These are my actual stats. There we go. Now we're playing video games.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't like the squads though. You need to stop. Actually, wrong drifted because I was too afraid of the quads.
Damn it.
Oh, see you later.
What?
Okay, I want you all to know that for this stream, I've turned my fan the other way because I know it's making sound on my mic, but I'm also burning up from the heat. So once jartcast is over, I'm fucking bailing.
It's... If your fan... most of the noise that comes from a fan is actually the air being pointed at the microphone, not the actual noise of the mechanisms.
Oh, here, I can your mic. Like that.
I know
Why-
that's because I moved it. Like I moved the fan away from my face, but that's also making me excruciatingly hot.
What I do, because I've actually, for most of the stream, I've had a fan on, and I have it under my desk, pointed in such a way so that it's like hitting my legs and most of my torso, but off-axis from the microphone.
That would be the smart thing to do, but unfortunately my setup doesn't really allow for something like that.
Tragic.
This is an old ass and the outlets
Seaside
here are
says-
kind of shit.
Seaside says, personally I would have gone for something more serene, but this is cool too. It would be kind of funny to go with something like disarmingly, like horribly, like relaxing. Just something that goes way overboard on trying to convince you you are in a safe place.
The walls having smiley faces and like googly eyes.
Actually, let me auto excel on. I knew there was something missing. Hey, you go for like an Animal Crossing song. Just something unbelievably relaxing. Alright, next up is Ivo's stuff. Oh man, I just realized this is all happening at dash panel speed right after the first item set. Yep, you know, I think it's probably okay that that turns a bit of a nothing turn. Never mind me.
Net game testing, very important.
Oh god.
God damn it, Runa!
Ooh, trap items in
What
that
did I do?
section
Absolutely
are...
nothing. It was me.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck! Fuck you, 12!
Why?
Yeah.
I just saw a red Orby and I figured that was Runa.
Platinum Kaho looks so good. I'm so fucking angry.
Oh, that's a long respawn.
This is pretty funny.
Fuck.
Oh god. That's smart.
Okay. That was quite the combination. I got hit by an Orby and then my mind was stolen.
Uh-oh, I see a mine. I'm alive. I'm alive, and I don't know how.
I shouldn't be alive. Oh!
I'm gonna go for it.
Not being alive.
Oh, come on. No, not spin out all the way through.
Narrator's note. He did not get it.
The fucking wall hug! Oh no, that whole upward slope is the trap item nightmare. Carried by Bumpswork. I don't like this. Kaho fucking dies in the background.
Right?
Hey guys, welcome to my insane 80% speedrun.
What?
Sire, how dare you throw that fucking jaws backwards?
It's a personal offense. You will see my lawyers.
Oh, I got the double skip and lost a lot of time. Oh, please don't kill me.
That's okay, I died instead.
Get me up there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about it. That's actually really fun. Lot of fucking variety. Evosis does have an encore palette, by the way. Well, let me toggle that on real quick. Does something feel slippery about the last part? Yeah, I think there's low friction on that last section.
Yeah.
It feels natural enough to me, but maybe some introduction to that before you enter the section might be worthwhile. I think the lead up to the first slope turn is pretty long, so you might have enough time to figure things out.
Is this Monster Hunter?
Yeah, I think the palette is...
Yeah, it has that kind of vibe. That's what I was thinking.
Ooh, this is really busy.
The floor texture there. Is that new portrait art as well?
No, it's the same portrait art, but just like different because of the palette.
Oh my god, that really is spin out all the way.
Sadness all the way down.
Shit.
So, just a little bit of Rivers of Blood here.
You've never escaped Flesh Paradise, it was always here. Always has been.
Yeah, this turn's growing on me. Is this MTU? It sounds like MTU. I don't think I saw the credit.
It reeks of MTU. I don't know if it is.
Is my air coming through my mic?
No, I think you're good.
Strong Masquerade vibes.
Jumped an Orby. I'm the best.
Oh no, the wrong drift! Now I'm dead. Now I'm dead and sad. Alright, time to mash. Attention all gamers, I'm mashing.
Smash you.
Literally just works every time. The turn coming right out of the first red carpet section, I feel like that could maybe use a little bit of extra sight considering it's a right angle. Like walled on all sides.
Come on! Why is there two okay.
Oh yeah, that's how you fucking take that. You just take a blue into that shit.
Trail, I know that was you and I hate you.
Sorry.
Narrator's note. It wasn't.
Okay, no. Oh
Wait,
god.
The first one was mine.
I think the closed off entry to that last slope is already a trap item disaster because of how sharp it is. But, and the fact that you like enter it at speed from a section with lowered friction. But the fact that you can bonk on the walls instead of actually making it to the slope just feels like a gut punch. It's pretty rough. Alright, next is Beam Girl's submission. I've been wondering about this.
Kino. It's Kino. It's Kino.
That's a lot of Orbinauts.
See you.
Straight off the edge, huh?
Goodbye. Yeah. It was indeed straight off the edge.
It might hit. Nope.
Yep, there goes Una. Had bonked off to me and flew on off-road.
Okay, so if there's a gnat like literally dive bombing my face right now while I try to play, is that considered legit, Johns?
I wouldn't know.
Have you tried wearing a mask?
I should probably put that on, but I didn't want it to fucking muffle my voice. They're apparently attracted to CO2, so if you wear your corona mask, fucking mosquitoes and gnats will also fuck off out of your space. Oh no. Fuck. Alright, time to ruin somebody else's life.
Fucking.
But nobody came.
Do 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 do.
Ah, yes. Quad Orbeez are not protection.
At least I have an extra lap to figure things out. Oh god. Deep suffering. Okay, not literally last. Didn't literally drown. So I'm kind of sad. What about the course? The course is fine. The course is good.
The course is good.
If it's not good, why bother?
Good.
So if I put on a mask, how fucking muffled do I sound? Everything about this stream's audio is terrible already, so...
I can hear them.
It's like a little muffled, but it's not terrible.
Runa gets hit.
Yeah.
And
I want a fucking... some kind of orbital space laser that just deletes bugs from my fucking space.
You tried an orbital space laser?
I want, like, whatever they put on the Ark.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
You want the Eclipse cannon?
Yes.
You'll blow up your house. and
I
your
want
district.
20 of those for pest control, specifically.
Where did he go?
Tyrone literally making a call, post on twitter.com, he's pissing on bugs.
Shut up!
Shush.
I think the step down on the inner path there is a little bit weird at first, because you don't like have direct sight on the path forward, and so it's reasonable to assume that the turn just kind of keeps going.
I guess so.
Runa released those at once.
Huh?
It was me.
What?
I can't tell who is Runa and who is not. Because
I'm using five defaults, which are also very good. Wow, that was some sadness.
Oh no, I didn't even drop dash. Is there friction weirdness on the insides of those turns?
Yeah, the white areas have ice physics, I think.
Okay, I was wondering.
I was wondering where the ice physics would be on this map. Lo and behold.
the very slight ice physics, though.
What?
Pretty good.
Second time I shot someone only for them to get bumped from behind.
There's an encore, by the way. Shit, we missed that. Alright, one more then.
Are you sure, Runa?
I think the fireworks have mostly stopped, but now I hear, like, faint car alarms instead.
That's scary.
Worrying.
Let me guess, it's pink. Oh,
Hello there!
It's nighttime.
good.
Welcome to Blue Zone.
It's my attack.
Oh, and it's Act 2!
I was wondering...
Get off me.
Tunnel's a bit dark.
Greetings,
What a
tag.
You tag.
Hello, that awesome guy, 173.
Based on tag.
I guess.
No.
Move it. Get in the hole.
I need to break if I'm gonna try for that shit.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit. Okay, misread there. I don't know why.
Those spike balls
Deep
come
suffering!
from the heavens. Dude, I'm at a disadvantage now.
Are you a Tetris player?
Yes.
A Poyo Tetris player.
No.
No, he's just a Tetris player.
I see. So what you trying to say? Here, hold this. What? Oh, that's
Oh, is that a Mayan? Oh, goodness. Please fucking get me out of here.
boing.
Sadness.
So, update, by the way. There's apparently an extra 0 on the breakable ceiling height in Ivo's map, which was why it was killing certain people's frame rates. Because it extended way, way further than it had any right to.
Huh.
I didn't.
I did that encore, actually. It's maybe a little dark. But,
I thought it was easier to read, actually.
really?
Interestingly enough.
Huh. I almost want to
It's a
go
little
back
less
and,
busy,
like...
yeah.
Yeah, a little more uniform, less just an overall, like, contrast. Alright, let's see. Oh, hello there.
Oh, we're still an encore.
Card encore off. I know.
Nightmare.
These bumps in the starting grid are pretty funny to me, actually.
It's unique, I'll give it that.
Go in there.
So I wanna check something out. Oh. That's so bad.
Back
Okay.
here, Runa. No, that's comedy.
Yeah.
Where am I going? Where am I going?
Oh. What the? Okay.
Did you just instantly die? Yeah.
Okay, what
Get me
happened?
out of here! Somebody fucking take this.
You're honored.
For me, what happened was I hit the traffic cone, but it instantly stopped me. Like it had old car bump code.
Wow. That's messed up.
I wish I had an Ethernet connection.
No, no.
I wish. Woo. Holding on.
So that's still.
Yeah, I like actually being able to interact with the layout of the first section instead of just getting slammed around by carts constantly.
Oh, this has no step up. I gotta go all the way around.
Thanks.
Almost.
My banana!
I missed it. Shit. Oh, I missed.
These conveyors are messing up my line.
Oh yeah.
I was turning the wrong direction.
Oh.
Oh dear. Can I actually bump? Nope, you sure can't. I wanted to believe just for a second.
I wanted to think.
I'd like to think
beginning.
Academy.
Share if you think.
I do think. Therefore, I will share.
I don't like that.
Thinking not good.
What place am I in? I don't know.
Bit of the checkpoint.
Oh yeah, some of the ending checkpoints seem a little wonky. That's a lot of cows, Jesus Christ.
What?
Let's see. How many of them are
Question
not
mark?
resetted?
Erica.
Alright, time for me to return to my roots. Or
Nah, that's Mia. There's no rat quite yet.
Good.
My compulsion to hit the horn button.
Oh, same.
should I load horn mod?
No.
Everyone here has it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually don't have it.
Shit.
If I
What,
drop it off,
what
solved it.
thing, Julie?
Oh,
Julie, what thing?
The thing.
I still need to release a horn mod update that fucking fixes hit feed and adds a raw set table for custom horns.
Get me
Ah,
out of here.
shit. Stop distracting me with Lua projects. I'm too busy working on Lua projects.
Does Kyle have a hit confirm sound?
Why?
I don't think I noticed one, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, I haven't heard one. Either it's that or it's really quiet.
Let me bounce on your head.
Oh, God.
Wait, Julie, I thought that had a death plane. How'd you get there?
What the fuck? The cones! The cones are assassins! Oh my god.
They really are. They're
The
terrible.
cones are now more lethal than the carts.
That's what I've been saying.
Say goodbye to your speed, Chucklehead.
Oh!
Into the pit with you.
No, I don't want to go to the pit. Oh god, auto excel.
Oh, run to the pit.
Oh.
Burns.
Okay, there we are. Got in.
Ha, you fool.
The carts aren't murder machines, but two
Oh,
carts
no.
behind you.
L-Dog. I love this. L-Dog, if you're listening to this, I love the fucking secret in here. It's amazing.
Wait,
no.
did L-Dog actually make a route? That one area you were trying to...
Yeah. He actually did it.
Of
He did
course.
it.
Yeah, the cones
I'm
seem
not-
to specifically exist to make, like, the inside of this turn suck. I don't understand what they're doing there. It's actually, like, worse than just falling out.
I don't have stream open right now. Is L-Dog in the chat?
I don't think he's still here. May have just missed him.
I can't understand the outside of that path. Where do I go?
Motivational posters.
No, the cart!
Right?
What the fuck? Oh no.
I don't understand. Bruna, get out of the house.
Why did you model this?
Get out of the house, Bruna!
I'm staying here forever.
This is a reachable. There's a fucking ramp up to the office chair.
I just noticed that
I'm so mad.
the name. I just noticed the name. L-Dog.
Okay, that's pretty cute. That's pretty
gonna-
cute.
You're gonna have to add L-Dog after the stream.
I'm gonna. I'm very happy about that. Thank you.
Yes!
Porter fucking dies.
I'm sorry, I love Shovel Knight, okay?
I say that, and then Seaside immediately adds me, Tyron, and L-Dog with what I assume is a clip of that moment. So I will check later.
Headshot.
Oh, I managed to miss the what the fuck? Oh no. I don't like this.
I like this. That's what matters.
Today, I think I will front run.
No.
And he's gone. Ooh, that's actually... Let me know if anybody else fucking misreads the spiral turn, because I feel like there's an extension that just has no reason to exist because it doesn't lead anywhere. So you follow it a little bit more than you should be.
No, Runa.
Ah! All the way up here? That's fucking awful. That should never be able to happen. Oh dear. Well, now that everything's ruined forever.
For now. What was that?
God damn it, Laz. Wait, what do the rats do?
They spin you
They
out.
actually make you- Oh, perfect.
Yeah, they went into the main part of the level, so... Oh my god.
Which rat is the one that makes...
Oh my god.
Wait,
Gray's
are the
bonus.
rats-
Spinning!
Are the rats like
spinning.
Oh!
Give me
Okay,
that
so-
second.
Okay, so it's very possible for you to like take the jump the wrong way and get off the course like I did. And when you die at that point, you have to start all the way back up from the top of that thing. So that's a little.
I have words on the rats.
Yeah, the rats are cuckoos, but only if they could fly, which makes them even worse.
The rats don't seem to be really controllable.
The fireworks are still going.
Rats.
I'm mind fucked. It's been hours.
The rats are small and not easy to parse at most speeds, I would say. So part of me almost just says, maybe see if they can just be something that's strictly non-interference.
Sorry, Porter.
rats. Alright. Ow. Fuck you too, buddy.
No, fuck you, Leatherhead.
Get me out of here.
Maybe that's just me, but stuff like that does rub me the wrong way.
No, it's understandable. Oh!
If there are still fireworks going off in half an hour, it will be July 5th. There will still be fireworks, and I'm just gonna fucking hike up to the Appalachian Mountains and live there forever.
Oh, the fireworks here start in June.
Yeah. They seem to have started similarly over here. Ugh, yeah, that's the first time I've run into the rats. That they...
Okay, yeah, the rats
bit of
are
a blindside.
You never know where they might end up.
Oh no.
I think what should be done to like kind of avoid that, even at like a base level,
Stop
is
blowing up.
The rats.
Okay, hold on. Like I wouldn't say remove the rats entirely, but what I would say is like if there's a way to like reset the rat's position each lap or something like that.
Either make them static or make them not ruin your day. I think pick one.
Or
Make
like
them
even like
Make them
even
fun
like
to
put
hit.
them on like put them on like a track or something. Like not a track, but like make them like go up and down on like those.
That's a long pit.
Oh no. Oh no.
Maybe if you run
oh,
into
no.
them, they like
They're
them out of
changing
fire.
verticality, and they're like straight up in the middle of the road is the. I don't know if that's like if they're Lua or if they're a skin of a different enemy.
I think I ruined Ibuki's life with a banana at the bottom of that pit.
Yeah, the front run factor is pretty bad. That's actually.
Oh, I died.
Yeah, because the fastest path, with the exception of like maybe a small amount, is available to the front runner.
I don't say that to be rude, but it's just.
Alright.
It's kind of apparent.
I hopped Logan's map by mistake because my brain's very small, so...
Come on.
Return to form. Let's get it.
Instant.
Just add water.
Of course.
One banana to rule them all. Oh man.
Oh.
I can't build up reds like this. There's no room.
Yeah, exactly. It's real tight down there.
Certified little classic.
This is quite literally a hood classic.
Oh yeah. I'm concerned about Deca Banana on the spiral.
It's gonna be funny.
That might be a war crime.
If you like murder,
So there is some off-road on this map, but it's like
It's in the city
relegated
section,
to-
right?
Yeah, it's relegated just to the city section.
Oh my god, that exit is so hard.
The bottom path is so hard.
Yeah, it kinda is.
but there's
Hold
no
on.
off-road in the bottom path.
Spec
Why
me
is that
real quick.
fucking... Oh boy.
Here's the spec me part of the stream.
Are you, if you're
Yep.
specking me. So I was like trying to cut
Yeah.
the corner right here, and I bonked off.
Yeah, I've been able to bonk that as well, and I'm not sure what causes it. But it's killed me
Like, I don't
before.
know. If it were just like, if they had like a different texture, I think it'd be fine. It just, I don't know. It blends in very easily.
It's already pretty punishing to like take this turn even slightly wrong, so I don't think the extra complication is really necessary. Oh no. Well,
It's over for you.
alright.
There's a lot of bananas.
We... Got him, coach. Yeah, the layout does feel pretty cramped. It's only the enclosed turns in particular, I think, that are like the worst. But there's a couple turns after slopes as well that feel pretty drastic.
Keep trying to horn.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe next time we should just add Hormon. Ah, what the fuck?
I mean,
Oh, you too?
I prepared in advance, and unless everything was removed, the palette cleanser is added.
Single jaws slaps.
Yeah.
Falling down from that top section is kind of rough. Especially because,
The bottom path is so hard.
Yeah, the bottom path is
almost
really
no way
rough
to
and also
recover.
significantly slower, isn't it? Oh, god damn.
yeah, it's also, there's also no way to recover if you fall the top path, which, like,
Bad.
might be fine, I don't know. But
It's nothing I could do, I was hitting buttons.
There was nothing I could do.
Online lag.
We were plus on block, but I was running on Stadia,
Oh no.
therefore my negative latency.
Rollback cheaters.
Freaking cheaters. Oh,
Ow.
I didn't see that coming. I just hopped for some reason. Accidental murder is still.
What the fuck was that? Where am I now? Am I even going the right direction?
Doesn't make it any less fun.
My race is officially fucked. I'll see y'all later in the next dimension.
Ah,
Metallic
That's not-
sadness though?
that didn't feel fair. I feel a little
That
cheated.
didn't help at all.
Upward slope into trap item in the fucking pit. Okay.
Wait, chance.
Oh, I should have fucking gotten a new item.
We have survived.
Why was that there?
Bro.
Alright, so... Okay, so we did Pride more than we did this, and now...
Mission 1. Start.
Invasion Beach. Oh no, I'm at a disadvantage.
Adios, Logan. Sorry to keep you waiting. Was that a mutual snipe?
I
Well.
would see. I can't see the path because of the explosion.
Well, you're in the right country at least.
Yes.
Woo, America!
Can't hear my sound. Be quiet.
Oh.
Off road.
Let's just make this section absolutely bad on the final lap.
I think I lap skipped, and I think someone behind me did too. Yep. I lost a lap. The fuck happened?
That's not good. That's not
On lap
okay.
2.
our checkpoints kind of fucked up.
There's only
Sometimes
7
like-
checkpoints, but
Or waypoints, because I was like,
Nice shot, Border.
That wasn't even hitting
Thank you. I didn't even plan for
Yeah,
that to hit.
I'm
but
still...
Nice shot, Border.
Thank
I
you.
was trying to target someone with Jaws, and like the cursor just wasn't showing up.
Wait, I'm still... I went all the way around the course, and I'm still not getting lap counts. Huh.
Didn't hurt.
Hold on.
Didn't
You
hurt.
hit yourself.
Didn't hurt. Hurt.
Checkpoint 0 out of 6. What the fuck?
You are at 0 checkpoints.
It's like you weren't even racing.
What if it was all a dream?
Well. That's fucking tragic. Also, yeah, 6 checkpoints for... Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mandatory turns.
Needs more checkpoints.
Yeah, I would say. Maybe for a map like this, I'd probably say 18 to 20. Probably be good.
TL note, Gunla made Azurbis.
How many checkpoints are in Azurbis?
49.
Oh!
That's a square number.
Mission 1. Start.
You're a square. Go! Disadvantage again.
Yeah. All we gotta do is just take a look. Right, check one on. I felt the map
Ah,
needed
that
it.
off-road.
I stand by that statement.
Take a look, it's in the book. Reading Rainbow.
If I wasn't racing right now, I'd reach down and hit the reading rainbow button on my soundboard.
Yes!
Evil.
Hey, you!
Pikachu.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Reading
yeah,
Rainbow for a Hellhorn.
I actually had that game, by the way.
that's good.
It's okay.
Oh, I missed a set? Jesus.
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
God damn it.
Oh no.
I didn't get it, but it's okay. Mowing that really isn't that bad.
Blah.
Somebody fucking died.
I think a little more than someone.
That mine got kicked before it hit the ground.
Oh,
People are saying the second checkpoint doesn't extend to the ground to the off-road.
Ah.
There's always gotta be 3 people with invincibility behind me. Oh.
Now
Nail
that's
biter
comedy.
finished though.
Scoop. Hey, we tied, but it counted for me. That's money.
port priority.
If you cross over the first 2 checkpoints on the off-road, you go from 0 to 3 and thus makes it illegal. Woof. Should be a relatively straightforward fix though. Was that run 1 or 2? That was 2, right? Yeah, because I actually got to finish.
Metal Madness.
Yeah, Tag's got it right. The checkpoints are terrible dog shit awful nonsense, but you've got it right.
I've had them on the entire stream, so I've just been keeping watch.
What's up?
I wish there
Thanks.
were a smaller way to do it. I wonder how much of checkpoint information is exposed to Lua, because I kind of want to do like a checkpoint monitor that doesn't look like a gigantic pile of shit to have in
Call
the
it
corner
Stockholm
during
Syndrome,
jartcast.
but I'm kind of used to doing it at this point. It's probably a lot of Stockholm Syndrome though, so don't
Okay.
take it from me.
You have to take the turntable.
Oh, everything about that was bad, actually. And then I spawned on the ground, so no drop dash. And then the turntable is fucking throwing me around and wrong drifting me. It's pretty rough.
I think this map is living.
Hey, yo, you need to get squashy.
Can I get it? Of course not.
Alright. Time for the single player adventure.
Do the paths turn off?
That was
There's
definitely
spikes.
NSPB going directly backwards at me. Checkpoints seem a little wacky.
Hey, what's up?
Yes.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of position shuffling. And by a little bit, I mean a fuck ton. This is one of those things that's so hard to test unless you're in multiplayer, though. Like, I really can't blame anyone for, like... Everything about the checkpoint system is a horrible nightmare.
Well, not all of it.
49.
Good chunk of it though.
Gunla with that Stockholm Syndrome. full effect.
Literally,
not
being
very
red is
fun.
fine, actually. It's the exact same energy.
Ooh.
Of all the things, why it has to be an egg box?
Why did that hit? This game sucks.
Ah, yes. Wi-Fi.
I want to shoot this. Oh, I wasn't close enough.
You were not remotely close enough.
It was my only hope.
Bonk.
Well, hi, lads.
Something spicy.
I'm getting souped.
Oh wait, never mind.
Oh,
Oh, see ya.
The turntable section seems like the roughest one from, like... If literally anything affects your line in any way entering that section, it's, like, disastrous. The turntables cover so much space that you don't... interacting with them is not a choice. So... And given that that entire area is, like, fall-off territory, plus it's got, like, the item platform just yeeting you into the sky, it's pretty volatile. I feel like some of the rougher edge cases could be ironed out by giving you a little bit more space where you, like, just... Give me some road that is not turntable.
Oh, goodbye!
The piston on the
Goodbye.
small set seems fine. I think that's, like, a fun
Six
element,
trick-quarter.
but
Thank you.
How dare you, good
there's
sir.
so much stuff that can go wrong in that
Now
section
you have
that
no item.
having some kind of safety for, like, what happens if people are spun out or, like, bonked off their line might be worth considering.
Ugh. Thank you.
Wanted to believe.
I don't like the sound of behind me. Curse you, bottom rights.
you can take one look at the spike heads and understand if you're gonna hit all three or zero at the same time.
Yeah, the speed of them is pretty rough. Oh no, get me out of here.
Ah,
Marshmallow says, I'm not a huge fan of the blender either. Maybe I could lower the power of both turntables, so if you want, you can power to the reverse end. Yeah, that might be something fun to do with invincibility.
another thing actually I'm noticing just based off of the drop off, but how high is the drop off from the main road to the actual like death bits?
Is it taking people a long time to die?
It was taking me a while to die when I was falling off.
You can kind of do it with a
Well,
single shoe if you're really careful
I'd
about
say
it.
maybe like, I don't know how much it is, but I feel like maybe like 200 or 300 is probably the safest, like the safe amount.
They're so fast.
Italic.
Soup store. Oh, that didn't even home because the checkpoints got messed up. I'm sad.
God damn it.
Please let me live. Okay. But yeah, I'm about that shit. Detailing's fucking fantastic. Layout is sufficiently scary. I'd say just like take a look at the spacing and speed of the cycle hazards to make sure that people don't feel gypped because they miss literally all of them. And I think your idea with reducing the power on the turntables is also pretty good. Alright, and last of the night, I believe, is Julie's.
Sunset.
It is fun. We sought to answer the age-old question, is the game fun? Aww! 5 people! Wait! Wait! Hold on!
Huh?
5 people died on that ramp? Oh!
Julie.
Uh-oh.
It feels way worse because you get slammed by an invisible wall. It looks like you can make it to the other side, but then... ugh.
Oh, sure thing.
It's not paying attention.
Wake up, dumb love.
No.
Wake up.
Sleep important, gamers.
Wake up.
It's time.
You've been in a coma
Time
for
for
30
one
years for
hard-
trying something new. Wake up.
Damn it.
Oh, a banana hidden by the boosters. I should have known somebody would try for that shit.
Now this is item theory.
Now this.
It's gaming.
Pod racing.
Bam, shock dodge.
God.
What the fuck kind of I guess I just didn't get my reply.
Okay, cool. Thanks, wrong drift.
Oh,
Oh.
man, the banana was blended in with the color of the water. Just the edge of that mine I was blowing up.
Please spare me.
What the fuck?
I pushed you, Porter. How do you feel about that?
Considering that's the second time you got these
We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it.
We saved it.
I'm Ari.
Almost.
It was
Sorry.
only Mari, huh?
I am the real champion.
Are you the real Slim Shady? Watch out!
I'm gamer.
How are you big while we are all small?
They messed
very
with
bad,
gamers. Gamers.
Gaming?
Gaming.
Oh.
Oh no, there's a
Oh
lot.
no.
But it doesn't matter. Ah, that's what you get.
From dead last to first, I'll take it.
I knew it was a good idea to take that. Ugh.
Man, I am getting crushed tonight. That is fucking crazy. Kids, don't drink and drive. Stay in school.
Chief.
You should have thought.
Sure, if you don't think.
I'll
Make sure-
retweet because I do.
Make sure to drink in moderation.
Yeah, the boosters, I was able to figure things out because you're shown both colors of boosters in a pretty isolated environment first.
Yeah. Green is speed pads, while orange is D-pads.
Yes. They're the same thing. Except kind of not really.
Goodbye. Did you get knocked backwards?
Yeah.
Magnet hammer?
Oh no.
Retribution.
The 9 tails yet again.
You never see it coming.
Castlevania Curse of the Tails.
Ooh, I hit someone with that. I love the explosions in this game.
Man, never lucky.
Fucking.
Did I get you with that Orby?
How do we bump each other?
First you get really close.
Oh no. We have
Why don't you get really
Get
close?
baby drill.
Okay.
Where are you?
Simple fix.
Oh, huh. You ended up here. That's interesting.
Stay-
Yeah, and there's
stay
no way
there.
for you to get out of there. If you fail the jump, you can't get back up. Can you not step up that? Oh no! It's a
Stay there
disaster.
and think about what you have done.
And then you respawn all the way back there. Oh no. Tragedy strikes. Hey, sick launch
You're
though.
gonna go left? Do you think?
Oh my god.
Now you have
Yeah,
to
I was
blow it
thinking about an alternate top route there. I don't know about the logistics of actually accessing it, but it seems like it would be kind of cool.
up. Get me over the edge.
Yeah, there are a lot of item sets in this track.
Very chaotic.
I was able to chain grow and invincibility very easily.
Alright, so I think that's it for tonight, right?
Could I have one quick request if it is loaded?
Oh no.
Give me a map ID.
Can't go to the slopes.
Let's see if map XL is loaded.
Sonic 2.
Not found.
Oh, I swore I threw it into the jartcast list. Well, that's a shame. Next, I won't be here next week, actually, I don't think.
Twill, why would you do that?
They're blocked.
I'm not. Shut the fuck up.
What do you
Porter.
mean? You okay?
Next time,
You know what?
we'll have
No,
to show
and
off the palette cleanser.
I'm commenting on this. Both Q and Twill look exactly the same. You're using the
I
same,
know.
same color.
I'm slightly redder
hoping-
than Twill. I'm slightly redder than Twill. Look at both of our.
Slightly.
All right.
Glance,
Both of
you
our
both
icons.
look exactly the same.
You're both beautiful. Calm down.
Next time, I'm definitely gonna have to throw it in the jartcast list.
Next time on Yu-Gi-Oh!
Anyway,
Just wanted to use
thanks to everyone who submitted. It's good to be fucking back. I think the now that people are no longer submitting whole ass 12 course packs, I think the workload feels a lot more manageable, and we were able to give stuff a little bit more time. I apologize for being a bit distracted by the literal bombs going off outside my window for the entire stream.
Bonk.
I feel like I'm gonna walk outside my fucking front door and there's gonna be a mindset there.
Yeah. So it was like 20 bananas.
Dude, I'll take them. I need some potassium in my life.
No. You can only get the skin.
For what it's worth regarding Metallic, because we're having some conversations about that. Marsh, I think that the straightaways are kind of a necessary reprieve from the tension of the hazard paths, and that if you pare them down, I can see that, but do so in some pretty heavy moderation, because that flow of tension and release is kind of IMO what makes the course work. You have a tough hazard section, and then you're given a little bit of room to breathe and, like, readjust yourself, interact with other players before the course beats the hell out of you again. Alright. I think that's it for me. Oh, dead. Oh, I'll catch y'all next week. It's been a blast.
Peace.
Take care, stream. Good night.
Thanks to everyone who
Bye
submitted,
bye, everyone.
and we'll see you next time.
Oh.
Peace.
Race car takes flight and jumps a fence.